This is the Double Muzio Gambit, one of the boldest lines in the King's Gambit accepted, a classic example of romantic chess, attacking chess, and pure tactical ambition. White begins with the king pawn to e4, claiming the center. Black mirrors with the king pawn to e5. Then white immediately throws the f-pawn to f4, offering a pawn to open the game and start aggressive play. Black accepts with the e-pawn takes f4, stepping into the king's gambit accepted. White develops the knight to f3, attacking the center and preparing quick development. Black supports the extra pawn with the g-pawn to g5. White places the bishop on c4, aiming straight at the sensitive f7 square near the black king. Black pushes again with the g-pawn to g4, attacking the knight and asking white a serious question. And here comes the famous answer. White castles kingside, moving the king to g1 and the rook to f1, completely ignoring the attacked knight. This is the heart of the Muzio Gambit. Black accepts the challenge, and the g-pawn takes the knight on f3. White's queen recaptures on f3, instantly becoming active and pointing toward the kingside. Now black plays the very important move queen to f6. This is the move that usually marks the road into the real Double Muzio Gambit. White answers with the e-pawn to e5, hitting the queen and gaining space. Black's queen takes e5, grabbing another pawn and accepting even more material. Then white goes all in. The bishop takes f7 with check. That is the signature moment. White sacrifices a second piece, dragging the black king forward. Black's king takes the bishop on f7, and now white follows with the d-pawn to d4. Suddenly the center opens, lines are cracking apart, and the black king is no longer safe. The queen, the rook on f1, the dark-squared bishop, and future development can all join the attack. This is why players and viewers love the Double Muzio Gambit. It is not about quiet maneuvering. It is about sacrifice, initiative, open lines, king attack, and non-stop pressure. White gives up a knight and a bishop, but in return gets speed, open diagonals, attacking chances, and one of the most exciting positions in all of opening theory. Also, this is where many bad PGNs confuse people. If the line stops before bishop takes f7 check, that is usually just the Muzio Gambit. The real Double Muzio Gambit appears when white sacrifices that second piece and pushes the attack even deeper. So if you love sharp chess openings, chess traps, aggressive chess, and classic King's Gambit ideas, this line is pure gold. The Double Muzio is risky, fearless, and unforgettable.